Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel and another video. If this is your first time here, hello and welcome. My name is Lorrien and I am so excited for today's video because I am going to be trying out, reviewing, and testing Glamnetic products. This is such a enormous package here, but we got some magnetic lashes, the magnetic eyeliner, and some press-on nails. So for those of you that don't know, I am a licensed manicurist and I have been for, it'll be 13 years this year. So you can say I know a thing or two when it comes to nails. So I'm excited about trying on the press-on nails, but I'm more excited for the lashes. So if you are just as excited as I am, first be sure to hit that subscribe button down below, turn your post notifications on for more future videos from me, and let's get into it. So like I was saying, I'm going to be testing out the Glamnetic lashes today and press-on nails. So for those of you that have watched maybe some of my other videos, you might have heard me mention that I am not a huge fan of wearing lashes. I feel like it's just another step that I feel like for everyday makeup I can just kind of eliminate. Mainly because I have two little ones. I have a 2-year-old and a 6-month-old. So usually when I'm putting on makeup, it's rushed. So every day I just kind of skip the lash part. But if I can have it made easier and quicker, then I am all for it. So when Glamnetic reached out and wanted to see if I wanted to test out some of their products on my YouTube channel, I was like, yeah, absolutely. So that's what I'm going to be doing for you guys today, and I'm going to be showing you all the products that I picked out. So like I was mentioning, Glamnetic is a magnetic eyelash company who also has press-on nails, but the way their lashes work is they are magnets, and they have the magnetic eyeliner that you apply and the lashes adhere to the eyeliner. So you're eliminating the glue part. So your traditional glue that you would use for your traditional lashes, that system is X'd, and we are going to be using magnetic liner and magnetic lashes. So here is what the liner looks like. This is the Glamnetic magnetic liner. This is in the shade Deep Space, which is your typical traditional very black. And how you use this, I'm going to be reading it to you right from the box. It says to shake well before each use, apply an even coat as thick as the magnetics by gliding felt brush tip along the upper lash line. You wait 5 to 10 seconds, then repeat 2 to 3 times for maximum hold. For optimal results, adhere Glamnetic lashes onto liner immediately after last coat. Do not use liner on waterline or lower lash line. How to remove, you just use waterproof makeup remover to remove the eyeliner. So, seems simple enough. Now I am opening up these products here with you guys. I have not opened up or played with them, so you'll be getting my honest organic reaction. Now for the lashes, I chose 3 different styles, and they do have a test that you can take online to find the best lash that suits your eyes or event or party or whatever the need is. So starting out with the style Luxe, this is what they look like. Now these lashes have 6 magnets on them, and then they include 2 anchors. I will talk a little bit more about the anchors later on, but these ones are super glam. These are way out of my comfort zone. I'm someone, like I mentioned, I don't wear falsies very often. When I do, I try to go as natural as possible to the point where you can't even tell I have them on. So these, the style Luxe, are very out of my comfort zone, but I am excited to try them on with like a full glam look. But I am going to try them on for you today. Then we have the style Lust. These you can say would be the more conservative sister to Luxe, at least in my opinion. They're still very glam, but they're a little more toned down than Luxe were, which I really like these. And then for the ones that I feel would be more of my style and comfort level, these are in the style Venus. I love this particular packaging. I just think it's so cute. But what I like most about Venus is that they are shorter towards your inner like tear duct area, and then they get longer as they go out, which I feel like would have more of like that foxy eye look. So I really liked these ones. I feel like these would be the ones that I would probably wear most, but I'm not gonna speak too soon because I could be wrong and I could probably really fall in love with those really glam ones. Now going back to that liner, I'm just gonna take it out of the box and show you what it looks like. So here it is. It kind of looks like like your traditional liquid eyeliner. Now this is called the So Future Magnetic Liner Pen. I will also include the prices down on the screen, but this one retails for $42.99. And then all three of these also retailed for $29.99 each. Now I don't have on any mascara or any eyeliner. I just kind of kept my makeup for today very soft and very neutral because I just wanted the focus to be on these lashes. So starting out, I'm just going to shake the pen like I was directed to. And then I'm just gonna go ahead and apply it like I would apply normal liquid liner. Typically, I don't use liquid liner. I usually use a gel liner. So this will be interesting. So Glamnetic is a female-founded company that's cruelty-free with vegan options. Their lashes can be worn up to 60 times and can be trimmed to your desired length. You would just trim them in between the magnets that are right on the lash band. Okay, so I have the first coat on both my eyes. I'm just going to go ahead and apply some mascara because I would rather do that now than after. Now I'm just going to go back in and apply a second coat of the liquid liner. Now the box said 2 to 3 coats. I'm just going to do the 2 and see how it works with 2. I'm just going to slowly try to peel. Oh, they come right off. Now I'm going to take these anchors and I'm just going to place them back in the box so I don't lose them. I'm going to first see if I can take these and maybe apply them. Oh, you know what? Okay, so since these are magnetic, my tweezers are sticking to the magnet. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. I don't know if it's gonna... I think I'm gonna use my fingers. So they did stick right on. It was just kind of separating my lashes with the tweezers. Comb my lashes through the falsies. Now the anchors you're just gonna take and stick on the ends and you're gonna, oh, it stuck, it just like so what you do with that anchor is you put it underneath your natural lash and it sandwiches your natural lash in between the anchor and the lashes. So there they are. I'm gonna apply that second anchor. Now it is like sticking to my tweezers. It's kind of a good thing and a bad thing. It's helping me find it, that's for sure, because it's sticking right to the tweezer. And now it's like stuck and I can't get it off. I don't want to ruin. So I'm just gonna use my finger because it's sticking too bad. And there you go. Actually, that didn't I just want to move it because I don't know if it like adhered where I want it to. Okay, so I'm going to try this again. Try to get it as close. I don't know if I'm a fan of the anchor on my inner eye. It works great for the outer, but towards the inside of my eye, I feel like I'm struggling with it a little. It could just be me, but I will say this. I can kind of feel and see that anchor, the one that's closest to my tear duct area. So I would probably leave that one off. I don't seem to be having too much trouble with them staying on. So I would probably leave that one off just because I can feel it and I can see it and I'm not a fan of that. Moving on to my other eye, I'm going to go in with the style Luxe, which is this one here. And they come right off. Now taking off those anchors, I'm going to just put them right back in the box so I don't lose them because they're so tiny. Okay, now my left eye, I don't think I applied enough of this gel liner, or maybe I let it dry too much, so I'm just going to go in with one more coat. This would be my third coat. A lot better. I think I may have let that one dry down too much. Ooh, I really like how that one looks. I knew I would like this one more than this one. This one is a little bit more glam for me. Now I'm just gonna take that one little anchor and place it on the end like I did the other eye. I'm gonna try applying the second anchor on the inner one with these lashes and see how it works. Okay, so same thing. I can still kind of see and feel that inner anchor. It could just be me, like I said, but without it, I feel like they were fine and I didn't really need it. So same thing. I'm going to take that inner one off. I don't feel like I need it. I will say this. They're so tiny. It's a little tricky trying to find it. So there they are. This would be Lust and this would be Luxe. I definitely like Luxe a lot more, but I really want to try the third one, Venus, which is the one that I most fell in love with when I was picking them out. So I'm just going to remove this one. I'm going to take that little anchor off, if I can find it. And then, I mean, these are on there. They're on there pretty good. So I'm tugging and I'm pulling. They're on there. So I'm just going to peel this off. And then I'm just going to place this one right back in there. I didn't place the anchors in there correctly, but I'll fix that later. Now going on to Venus. So I'm just going to take those little anchors off. Now I don't know if I need to apply more liner, but I'm going to first try without having to apply more liner and see if it adheres or if I need to add another coat. Okay, they look a little wonky to me, so I think I am going to take it off and apply one more coat of liner. Just letting that dry down a bit. And then taking that lash. Okay, that seemed to go on a lot better. I'm just making sure it's on there. This is more of what I would wear typically, like every day. This screams me. Now I'm just gonna take that anchor. Now just because I'm curious, I am gonna apply that anchor to the inner part of my eye with this style as well, because I'm just wondering if I would be able to feel it too like I did the other ones. So taking that anchor. Same thing, I can still kind of feel it, which I don't prefer. Plus, I don't feel like I even needed it. Like, I feel like it was adhering just fine without it. So I'm just gonna be removing it. And there is Venus. I knew this one would be my favorite, and it is. I just like that I can't tell that I'm even wearing a lash. And it just looks so natural, and I love that it flares out on the end and kind of like is shorter towards the inner part of my eye. I think I'm going to take this one off and put Venus on this eye as well. So taking the anchor off. It's easier to take the anchor off with my hands. With my tweezers, because they're magnetic, it was sticking to my tweezers and making it really hard. So same thing, I'm just gonna apply this maybe without applying another coat of liner and see how that goes. Okay, it is lifting a little bit right here, so I am just going to remove it and apply a little bit of liner there. But it was sticking to the rest of my eye pretty well, but I just need a little bit on the inside. Okay, so I just went ahead and applied Venus to my other eye, taking that anchor. Okay, so both lashes are on. I love these, the Venus ones. They're my fave. I know I said it a bunch of times already, but I just can't get over it. These ones are definitely my favorite, and they're on there really good. Like, I'm messing with my lashes, and they're on there, tugging and pulling. Now for the press-on nails, like I was mentioning, I am a licensed manicurist, so I am a hard critic when it comes to press-on nails. But I went ahead and chose two styles. First, I chose Exposed, which is basically a coffin-shaped nude nail. And then I went with the style Creme de Nude, which is a ombre coffin nail. Now here's everything that comes in here. I'm trying really hard not to drop these, but you'll get an alcohol wipe to clean off your nail beds before applying the nails. You get this little file here, which is two-sided, a more coarse side, which is this darker side here, and then a more fine side, which is the light pink here. An orange wood stick, which is basically to push back your cuticles. The Glamnetic nail glue, and then you get the different sizes here to match up to your nail bed. So I'm going to be taking the style Creme de Nude, which is that ombre coffin press-on nail, and just taking the coarse side of that file and just kind of bringing my nails in. This is just something I prefer to do so that when I do apply the nails, you won't see my natural nails since the press-ons are a coffin shape. Now I'm just going to be roughing up the top of my nails. This is just a manicurist tip. It helps for the nails to adhere a little better. Now taking that orange wood stick, I'm just going to gently push my cuticles back. You don't want to damage. That will cause for infections. Once I'm done pushing my cuticles back, I'm going to be taking that alcohol wipe and wiping off my nail, making sure I'm removing any oil or dirt off of my nail beds before I start applying the nails. Now I'm just dumping out all the nails so that I can find the correct size, opening up that glue so that it's ready for me when I'm ready for it. Now I'm just measuring my nail bed with the press-on nails, making sure that they cover side to side. Now, as you can see, the back of the nails have a number on them. So the higher the number, the smaller the nail, the lower the number, the bigger the nail. So typically your thumb would be like a 0 or a 1, depending on your nail shape. Now that I have found the correct size, I'm just going to apply some glue right to my nail bed, making sure I cover my entire nail, and then I'm just cleaning up a little bit that got on my skin there. Now when you apply this press-on nail, you want to get it as close as possible to your cuticle, but not on your cuticle. So I took it right to the base, kind of pressed against my cuticle, then pressed down, making sure though that I was not on it. Now I'm just going to be doing one nail at a time, measuring them out one at a time. Once I find the right measurement, placing it to the side, applying glue, then applying the nail the same way, getting it as close as possible to the cuticle, but without getting it on the cuticle. If you happen to glue it on top of your cuticle, it will lift a lot quicker. You won't get the full 2 weeks out of these nails. Now, as you can see, this nail isn't quite the right size. That's what I was saying, by making sure you measure out before you glue it on. So this one seems to fit a lot better, and just going to be applying it the same way I applied the other 4, and just making sure to press down and squeezing out any air bubbles. And here is the end result. You guys, this took absolutely no time. I was really impressed with that glue. It adhered really well. And you can also shape these. So if you want them shorter, you can do that. Or if you want them tapered in some more, you can do that. I ended up just filing the tips a little to even them up, and then they were good to go. Alright guys, here are the nails applied. These were in the style Creme de Nude, and they are that ombre coffin style shade. These nails are very popular these days, very trendy. Alright guys, so my overall takeaway from all of this is the magnetic lashes are great. However, those anchors, I like them on the outside of my eyelashes, but on the inner towards my tear duct, they were a little heavy. I could feel them, and I didn't like that. Like, I could see them too, so I didn't like that. But I do love them on the outside. I am still wearing that style Venus, and I still do have the anchors on the ends of my lashes, so I'm gonna keep them on all day, and then I will let you know in the description box how they wear. That magnetic liner, if you typically wear liquid liner, then you would love it. I always like to wear a gel liner. I use an angled brush, and it comes in a pod, and that's just how I've always worn my winged liner, and I just love it that way. I've never been really good at using the liquid liner. I think I'm just a little too heavy-handed, so that's why I prefer the gel. But it is a great product. The shade was on point, super black. The styles I chose were amazing, super glam, but like I said, this Venus one is probably going to be my go-to for every day. And then those other 2 that I picked out, the Luxe and the Lust, would be for more of like maybe like an event, a party, a wedding, going out night on the town. But for everyday daytime looks, this Venus one is it. And then for the nails, you can totally adjust these if you want them shorter, if you want them more tapered in. I am most likely going to jazz these up and maybe make some like Valentine nail art. If I do that, I will do it in a separate video and show you guys. But yeah, that is it for this video. Thanks so much for watching, guys. Don't forget to subscribe and give this video a like. And thanks so much for Glamnetic for reaching out to me. And as always, I will see you all on my next video. Bye, everyone.